Hey, just wanted to share some things with you guys today. I call this the four principles to success in bodybuilding, any kind of training whatsoever. I get asked questions oftentimes, very specific questions like how many grams of protein should I eat, how many meals should I have a day, um, anything like just very specific questions like oh what kind of meat should I be eating, stuff like that. And I often ask people a broader question like, well, how many, well, are you weighing your food? Are you, how consistent are you with your nutrition? Are you eating the same stuff on a regular basis? Are you eating the same macronutrients on a regular basis? Are you counting your macronutrients? So unless you're meeting these principles that I'm going to talk about right now, those really specific things don't really matter in the broad scheme of things. So the first one is to train hard. Often I see people in the gym, they are not training even close to the intensity that they need to make progress. You have to train above your own training principle to make progress and to see progress. That doesn't mean screaming, throwing around heavy weights. That just means pushing yourself to your limits. You don't have to scream, don't throw heavy weights around, just push yourself. The other thing is train often. You go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, things loaded. You go to the gym on the weekend, there's no one there. I always tell people, the frequency of your training, the more frequency you can get in, that isn't necessarily the best thing once you get down the road, but for people that are just starting out, train, 5, 6, even 7 days a week. It's not going to hurt you, it's actually going to help you. When you get to a higher level, training 7 days a week, not taking a rest day, that's going to kind of have negative effects to your training, in my opinion. But if you're just starting out, go at least 6 days a week. It's not going to hurt you. It's actually going to help you. And train, everything, muscle groups, 2-3 times a week. Not all the time, but, cycle through, once a week training, twice a week, 3 times a week training. It's going to help you. Eating. Are you eat clean, I should say. That's the next principle. The 4 principles are train hard, train often, eat clean, and eat often. Too often not people don't eat clean. And what I mean by eating clean is just not, going out and get fast food every day of the week. You have bad meals here and there, I do, but the biggest thing is just to keep it clean on a regular basis. For the a good 90-10 ratio, like you're eating bad food once a week at the most. If you're eating fast food 5 or 6 times a week, your macronutrients are not going to be there, and you just don't even know what you're consuming or how much you're consuming. So you're not going to see you're not going to see progress. And the last thing is eat often. People can say, "Oh, 3 meals a day, that's fine," but how often are you going to be able to get all your macronutrients in 3 meals a day? It's just not going to happen. I mean, your meals will just be pretty pretty big meals to begin with, and when it comes down to it, you're not going to be getting the vegetables in, because if you're eating 8 ounces of chicken, 300 grams of rice, how are you going to be able to fit vegetables in there with it? It's just going to be too much volume to even consume, so you're not going to be getting those those good 3-4 servings of vegetables in a day. And those are very important in my opinion, eating lots of vegetables every day. So when it comes down to it, don't get caught up on the little things. Make sure that you're just doing the things that count, doing the broader scheme of things. Don't get caught up on, oh, is dumbbell bench pressing better than barbell bench pressing? Well, does that really matter if your nutrition's not on point and you're only training 1 day a week or 2 days a week or 3 days a week? You're not really going to see any progress anyway. So why does it matter if you do barbell or dumbbell? That's just an example, guys. So hopefully you got something out of this. Have a good day.